And didn't crash this time. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so what were we doing last time? Last time we did a bunch of side quests. And I see we're in front of Colovian Traders. I bet I have a side quest that I wanted to do. We're outside of, we're in Skingrad. Yeah, what did we do last time? So we did Mage's Guild stuff. Glarthir, that's right. Yeah, the conspiracy theory guy. Yeah, ended in tragedy, that's right. We turned stuff into the Nernroot guy. Oh, right, there's things on the map we were heading towards, weren't there? I think we were heading towards... So I think we went to Shadeleaf Copse last time. We wanted to check out Goblin... almost called him Joblin. Joblin Gim. Goblin Jim's Cave. And then Bleak Flats Cave. Goblin Jim's Cave would either be a porn move, like a sex move, like, hey baby, let me show you Goblin Jim's Cave, and she's like, oh my. It would be like something I would look up on Urban Dictionary and then regret looking up on Urban Dictionary. But anyway, yeah, Shadeleaf Copse. I think that's where we found the Mage's Guild guy. Your daughter again. Yeah, it was because of this. The Skingrad recommendation. Yeah, Bleak Flats Cave, that's it. Yeah. No, this is my casual playthrough. I've been in the process of playing through this for a few months now, but I put it on pause when the Cursed Halo thing came out. Because I wanted to play through that, and also I took like a week off, well actually 2 weeks off because I had surgery and I wanted to recover. Also I see that my webcam is covering up some key parts of the UI, so I guess that's okay in like the main screen. It's kind of unfortunate that it blocks a bunch of stuff here. I guess I could put it over on like the right hand side. If I put it on the right hand side, it wouldn't cover too much of this guy. I guess it's fine the way it is right now. Because yeah, that's our character. His name is Sadge Maroon. He's a sad purple man. A sad and large purple man. And he's a spellcaster, primarily. He does have a sword, but he's not very good with it. He's very much more of a spellman's. Now, why did I like park myself right in front of the trader place? Wait, is this the person that likes... No, never mind. That's not the person that has an interest in questionable things.
Can I interest you in
the person who is like, by the way, how illegal is necromancy? Asking for a friend. That person was an experience. So let's see. Yeah, we have a bunch of things. Remember, we sold a bunch of stuff last time. Extra armor. Fortify. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Just normal weapons. Oh, right, because they're so expensive. I wanted to sell them to somebody who can get me more of the juice. Vader from Spaceball. Yeah, kind of. Oversized head and small body. Dark Helmet, I think is what he was called. From Spaceballs. I haven't watched Spaceballs in... I almost want to say multiple decades. I think it's been about 20 years because I was... Well, let's see, how old am I? So I'm 33, so yeah, probably 13 or 14 years old. Yeah, it's probably about 20 years. Good shit. Yeah, I don't think there was anything specifically that I needed here. There's nothing that I can talk to this guy about that is, like, pertinent.
Goodbye.
Go ahead. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I think, knowing me, I probably saved after I exited the Mage's Guild and, like, turned in that quest. Oh. Game? Are we crashing? Yep, we crashed. Excellent. Yeah, it's a good Oblivion experience when you get, a handful of various crashes. A little bit surprised it happened, kind of randomly. But it's not the first time it's happened, nor will it be the last. a lot of times it'll crash when I'm exploring like a bunch of outdoor regions, because sometimes it attempts to load in a new area that it's not seen before, and sometimes it gets sad and crashes. Dark Helmet, nice, bud. Yeah, it's a pretty memorable movie. Some gags in particular stick out very prominently in my brain. Like when they're combing the desert, looking for the droids, and they've got a giant comb. It's incredible. They don't ride them like they used to, man. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about Shadeleaf, but... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. We do need to worry about Shadeleaf. We're already good on Bleak Flats. But I wanted to check out Goblin Gem and Shadeleaf Copse. And every time I see it, I think it says Shadeleaf Corpse, and I get excited. So, yeah, we want to go out if there's like a north exit. Well, I got a bunch of new spells last time. Shock. No, Shock. That's the one that's... Is that a range touch? It is range touch, okay. Just a Shock, there's turn it. Rebuke Undead. Defend, which I should probably cast every so often. Fortify Fatigue, yeah, same thing there. Yeah, I've got a couple just Fortify things. Okay. That guy just materialized away as we turned the corner. The Schwartz, that's right. Yeah. May the Schwartz be with you. It's very dumb. And of course, you know, the parodying of Star Wars was super obvious, but there was, I seem to recall there was also like some Star Trek flavored goofs in there as well, so it was just kind of a sci-fi space opera experience. Yeah, I think what I was doing is I'd given myself some buff spells so I could just slowly, emphasis on slowly, charge up Conjuration and Restoration. Because I think there are spells that I want to be able to eventually cast that where it's like I can afford them, and I have the magicka for them, but I don't have the stats, like the skill stats for them. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this. I hope I remember how to play video games. So Shadeleaf Copse followed by Goblin Gym. Goblin Gym and his mysterious cave. I think Goblin Gym's cave was recommended to us by a Fighters Guild person. Whereas I'm not sure how we heard about this other place. We might have seen it on our own, maybe. Still being weird on your end? Potato. See, I know on mine it was being a little bit squirrely a day or two ago, but it's been okay on my end since then. Right, so it's somewhere around here. Here's some Nernroot. Oh, maybe that's how we got this on our radar. It's because there's a bunch of Nernroot around. Like, maybe that's what's unique about this place. I was all excited thinking it was gonna be a dungeon. Can I climb this? See that rock formation? You can climb that. I will third person it. There we go. Oop. So yeah, I think that's what this is. Yeah, so I don't think they're... Yeah, in fact, I see now the icon is like a little mountain. So yeah, I think that's all this is. So it's a place to pick up some Nernroot, which is good. It is helpful. But, you know, it's not as exciting as a dungeon to plunder. So that means getting caught up on my list of things to do is going to be a lot quicker then, because that means all that's left is Mr. Goblin Jim himself. Mr. Jim. Nerd root, more like nerd root. Oh fuck. I wish I could like type in custom dialogue, because I would definitely want to say that to the guy who wants the nerd root, so that he would promptly begin crying, as he should. Now this is one of these like well springs. Yes. It gave me something. An erection. Speaking of which, alteration, that's, yeah, not conjuration, alteration. Yeah, what's up, Phil? Want the music louder? Let's crank that shit. Let's go up a bit. Actually, what I might even do is turn down or turn up just the audio in general. Yeah, get that shit bumping. Of course, a lot of the tracks are fairly ambient. Is it this one? It is. I don't know if I'm hitting him or if I'm like hitting the floor underneath me. Y'all jump. There we go. Got a lot of health. He's a healthy boy. So this is not the cave, though. It's just a nifty little well. Okay, we're still a bit far away. Tato says, crank that shit up. That's right. Favorite game, Phil? Hell yeah, dude. I've played a lot of Morrowind, and I've watched people play Oblivion, but this is my first ever playthrough, so I'm experiencing it for the first time. And I am enjoying it, but I can tell I've got a long way to go. I've got a lot left to experience. Whoops. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna blast his ass. But there's a lot of game left, and despite my Morrowind knowledge, there's so much I have no idea what to expect. You know, some cursory Elder Scrolls experience can come in clutch, but I don't pretend to know what I'm getting myself into. Something's nearby. Are you a... Oh, it's a goblin. It's almost like Goblin Jim's cave is gonna have goblins nearby. What a concept. Ouch. Enchanted item. Oh, I'm quite aware. I'm quite aware. I suspect we might have more goblins to fight. I'm doing very little damage. Is my weapon, like... I know it's not charged, but... I wonder if I am... If it's like... If it needs to be repaired. There we go. These were the skirmishers, though, and the skirmishers are pretty spicy boys. Take your lockpick. Shields, lockpicks, yeah, that's pretty much it. Scared when you first got it? I mean, Morrowind definitely has some spooky parts in it. Like the ancestral caves are kind of scary, and vampires, I thought were quite scary back then, so... Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this game had some spooky parts too. 4,000 hours crunch, that's awesome, but yeah, you probably saw in the video, or in the tags, that I'm playing unmodded. And it's mostly blind. But yeah, I appreciate the offer. I might seek advice later on. Ooh yeah, this thing's pretty hurt, so I might have to switch back to the longsword if this one gets too busted up. Alright, so oh, and I got... Oh my god, I'm like a pincushion. So I took out those 4, but I still got 1. Oh god, it went through me. Jesus. Just a flesh wound, it's fine. We'll be fine. Oh my god, my armor just got... Oh, it's because that's the mercantile stuff. Yeah, so let's get to... Like, good shit. There we go. Yeah, that's my more combat armor. Man, I'm surprised these things got broken so quickly. Next time I'm in town, I'll get them repaired. Alright, I want to get a torch. There we go. So let's save. Actually, I'll do a quick rest to get my fatigue back. Stamina back. Top 2 game, yeah. Yeah, I had a number of friends who would, you know, every so often mention to me, like, Alex, you like Morrowind so much, you really should try Oblivion. And I always knew I would like it, so it's not like I was resistant to the idea, but it just took me a while to get around to it, because this game has been out for like 16, 17 years. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I tell myself it's better late than never. And we've been informed that Goblin Jim has some shit going on in here. Let's see. I see the tripwire. I'll confess whoops. I don't actually see. Oh, maybe that stuff will like fall from above. Oh. Yeah, it's the logs. That's what it is. Oh. Are you Goblin Jim? Like, I sometimes wonder if they will always be mean, or if they'll want to bro out with us and like chat. But I think they will always be mean. You are a white skin goblin. He's very fast. Didn't do a lot of damage, but he's very quick. Because in Morrowind, sometimes, you know, you would see monsters that were maybe non-standard, and sometimes they were harmless and would, you know, would talk to you. I guess one thing I can always do is just walk up and see if there's enemies nearby. I guess that's usually a pretty good test. I did not set it off. Alright, so we got a new instance if I go through that door there. And then... yeah, this path here. I'll be sneaky boy. Except I think my cover's already blown. That's the wrong spell. There we go. They are very fast. Thankfully, they don't do much damage to me. Bonk. And they're all naked. Butt-ass naked. Yeah, this is times where you can use that third-person camera to cheese it a little bit. Speaking of cheese, in their food storage. I got a few options, like the skull in the bowl. It's on that box, very ominous. There are enemies still nearby. I just want to meet Goblin Jim. I want to know how he earned that nickname, and if, you know, if friends call him Jim, but you know, if when telemarketers call him, if they call him Goblin James. Asking the hard-hitting questions. Not enough magicka. That's okay. Ooh, I'll take those. Goblin Jimothy, right. That's the better, like the more full definition. So White Skin City, yeah, the fact that we've seen these white skin goblins means that there's probably more where that came from. It's a common mistake, yeah. Yeah, in goblin culture, that name is more standard. I definitely want to make sure I'm staying apprised of my goblin culture. And so far, not a lot of loots in these here parts. You think Goblin Jimothy would, with a name that sounds so so impressive, that he'd have more of the goods. He's a berserker. We've dealt with the berserkers before. They are much more of a threat. See, I can see this guy does quite a bit more damage. Too bad for him, though. Too bad for him. There's another one there. I'm gonna get a quick heal. I don't have much for Mergix. Is he a berserker or a standard boy? Full heal. Yeah, just go for a sneak attack. Sneak attack for 1 times damage. What a sweet deal. 1 times my normal damage. Ouch. Always amazes me when a bad guy like this can, like, stun lock you sometimes with just a little dagger and block so effectively when I'm using a two-handed claymore bastard. Now what this game really needs is for Inferno Plus to make a Cursed Oblivion mod. Oh, wasn't expecting to find a coffin here. I wonder if there's gonna be vampires. But yeah, a Cursed Oblivion mod, can you imagine? You know, this game does have, sometimes, some glitches. And some weird behaviors, so the idea of adding, like, a bunch of goofy shit would be pretty involved. Oh, what's this? So you're definitely a bad guy. And I can hurt you through the wall. Now you probably could just go around, couldn't you? Run into the spikes. Some of the spikes would actually hurt him if he, like, ran quick enough. Healing potions. Restoration, that's good. That's one of the ones we want to level up. With restoration, if we get it to level 50, I think, we'll be able to cure diseases on ourselves. Which would be pretty convenient, honestly. Let's see, was that the end of the line? Alright, so we have 2 entrances to a second instance, the White Skin City. I don't think it matters which one we take, so I'll just pick one. Whichever is the closest one I stumble upon. Oh, what's this? Oh my. This guy's got a shield. Get that destruction up there, yeah. Another berserker. I'm down to about half health, I think. One thing I guess I'm not a huge fan of is the, like, 2-sided bars they have for everything. As opposed to a bar that goes from left to right. It's like a bar that shrinks from left and right down to the middle. So, like, sometimes I have a hard time telling relatively how far something has scrolled. Or has dwindled, rather. Like, I can tell when it's almost empty or when it's full, but percentages are a little bit trickier to gauge. Let's see, how much room do I have? Oh, a decent bit of room. Actually, I didn't want to grab that. Those things aren't very valuable, so not really worth. Need some more or less normal clothes. Blood skill, nice. Not that we use that all that often, but I'll not say no. Can I sit down here? I can sit down on this on the stool that's been overturned. Guess I'm like sitting. Can I like pick it up? No, I cannot. So you can sit down on an overturned stool. Or actually, I might be floating. But I can't zoom out. Because the stool is underneath me. Yeah, I think I'm just floating. I was hoping that when I sat down, I would be sitting down at like a 90-degree angle. That was as unsilly as it could have been, sadly. An easy chest. I think I have a thing just for this. I do. But I'll take all of it. More gold. More easy chests. Love it. I like how there was less gold in this one. This one had less gold, but it was locked. So it's like, oh yes. The stools. Oh right, yes, yeah. A different kind of stool, but yes, very correct. Yeah, if I were forced to choose, I would rather be above it than below it. Wouldn't be a good time for Alex. This little workshop was kind of cool. But, yeah, I think down this way. Do a quick heal. Alright, I'm ready. Here we go. And we did not get an autosave, so I will save manually. Was expecting bad guys to instantly go for my ass. Like you, for instance, yeah. Perfect. That's the ass going I was hoping for. Ouch. There's that awkward timing sometimes where it's like you're waiting for them to swing so you can block and then react. Also, blood on the mushroom, hell yeah. Oh, look at him, he looks so happy. He's smiling. Blood on the mushroom. Metal AF. Oh god, yeah, Goblin Pug. Gob Champ, how's that? Oh. Another friend. He's just a plain white skinny boy. Like me. He's just like me, for real. I'm dead. Gob Champ. I'm so excited. I bet a quick perusal through Better Twitch TV or FrankenFaceC would show that there probably is at least one goblin, either Goblin Champ or Gob Champ, of a happy goblin face. Since we're just switching a couple letters around, it just lends itself so well. This is dead end. Oh gosh, it's like, oh, I gotta, okay, let's find out. So that leads back to the first area. Alright, I'll bite. I think this will lead us back to where we saw it earlier. Yes, yeah, we saw this earlier. So then, that means this all will ultimately lead to what is the final conclusion, the final countdown. Also, we are very fast. Our speed is pretty up there, I think. 82, that's pretty up there. Even though it's artificially inflated, it gets to like 70 something. Maybe 75. Yeah, but the zappies. I appreciate how fast they are. Like, they don't do a lot of damage, but man, they are excited. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Sounds like there's a gap in the market. Or at least a gap in supply. It seems an untapped market, rather. An untapped Gobchamp market. If I had any truly amazing artistic talent, I would maybe want to capitalize on this kind of thing. People deserve the happy goblin emotes, and it is up to me to make them. That being said, Gobby, one of my mods, Gurgling Goblin, he has made some emotes for his channel that look exceedingly good, and they are goblin themed. So I bet we could probably coerce him to make such a thing. What's up, baby llama? Yeah, we've simplified the overlay. I was kind of talking to some friends about it a day or two ago, as I was on the fence. On the one hand, I like the reliability of having like a contained game footage part of the screen. That way, my webcam is never gonna get in the way. The tracker is never getting in the way. That kind of stuff. So it's like I like the control that it gives me, but I also recognize that some people prefer the more sleek and clean approach. So we're gonna experiment around with it and see how it goes and see what people think. Let's see what I think too, for that matter. Just see how it feels to chew 5 gum. It's good to see you, by the way, 8-Bit Llama. And thank you, bud. And yeah, we did finish Cursed Halo, which was fun. It was at times quite challenging, like the last level in particular, because frag grenades really don't work the way that they used to, and rocket launchers are very unreliable. So there were aspects of it that were challenging, but we got through it, and we had lots of goofy, crazy glitches along the way. So as far as I'm concerned, it checked all of my boxes, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It was fun, though. And Inferno Plus is a very good mod maker who makes wonderful, awful abominations, and the world is better off for having them. Alright, so wood door that is not a separate instance. Go up here. It's a very silly mod, especially if you enjoy Halo 1. You enjoy Halo 1 and you like dumb memes, then it's a match made in heaven. Oh, and by the way, Woo, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Woo. Let me add some points, courtesy of Mr. Woo's raid. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, friend. Who's Woo? He's raiding you. It's good to see you, bud. Yeah, no gossip beat me to the punch in the shout out. Doing some CSD 2, by the way. Cooks of Delicious 2 is an excellent, excellent game. Woo, how are you liking it, by the way? And second question, do you have any clips you'd like to share from the channel, from your channel, from the stream that just ended? Because I love me some CSD 2. In fact, 3 is out, and I own 3, but I haven't played it yet, or streamed it for that matter. That is very much on my list. I think I would enjoy it a lot because I've heard lots of good things, and I loved 1 and 2. They're both very good. Excellent series. At times, very stressful, but that's part of the fun. We're playing some Oblivion in the midst of my first ever playthrough of this great game. Earlier we finished a playthrough of Cursed Halo, which is a very fun mod for Halo 1, Combat Evolved. It was a very fun mod that we'd played through before, but there was an update that we checked out, and it was excellent to replay through for old time's sake. It can be grueling, yeah. No, understandable. It can be draining, And some of those later challenges get pretty spicy. What are some of your favorite menu items that you like to include in your restaurant, Mr. Wu? So I remember lasagna being very reliable because it's complicated at first, but once you get the motions down, it's really not too bad. But like getting it to that point is tricky. Getting it to the point where you have like, it's muscle memory, that's the word. Once you have the muscle memory down, it's not so bad, but yeah, it's pretty tough otherwise. Kind of hard to get that to hit sometimes. It's not quite hit scan. Now we got some homies. I'm pissing them all off. Yeah, this is Goblin Jim's cave. So if your name is Jim and you're a fan of goblins, then this is the place to be, honestly. Bonk. And that guy doesn't seem to know how to get to us, which is fine by me. Let his ignorance be our benefit. The one-click stuff. Oh, I play with keyboard. Yeah, keyboard. All the way. Playing with a mouse would be probably pretty tricky. Or a controller, because I think there might be gamepad controls. Does he use a bow and arrow? Oh, I think he's a shaman. Maybe he's got like a thing on his head. Well, I can whittle him down, or I can get closer. But before we get to him, we have to zap the other buddies. Yeah, they started to figure out how to get to me. Is that a cell? It's like a wall on its own. Like it's like somebody took a little segment out of a dungeon and just carved it out. Yeah, I think that's a shaman or something. It's got like the fancy headgear. Are you a spellcaster? Oh, this guy, he finally reached out and figured out how to get to me. He ran all the way around, I think. Plate armor increased. Oh, I'm getting my butthole unattached a little bit here. No, I do have health potions. If things get real desperate, I'll go for them. I'm keeping them at bay. And I got the zappies. Ouch. Kicking the shit out of me. I was gonna say I can take him out. Yeah, these berserkers don't fuck around. Hit a dwarven mace. No wonder he's doing so much damage. I'm gonna retreat a bit and take some health. Take some healing, because these guys don't fuck around. Control is good for this game? Oh, for this game, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, of course, that was how the gamers played it back in the day on Xbox 360. For Cooks Over Delicious, yeah, keyboard is... I mean, I guess it's a little bit tricky because again, like, part of the challenge is getting the muscle memory for a lot of stuff with the game, but yeah, doing mouse controls would be especially grueling because you're having to click everything individually and it's just too much to juggle. I don't think I would have I wouldn't have the brain capacity for it. When you're flowing, yeah, when you've got the momentum in CSD and you're just like you've like got the confidence and the familiarity to just like cruise through the orders. Yeah, you feel like you're just vibing. Be like water. Playing this on Xbox, yeah. I mean, I love the mouse and keyboard controls for this game, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure this was fully competent playing it with a gamepad back in the day, because it was designed around the gamepad. You know, you think about the fact that Morrowind somehow was ported to original Xbox is insane to me, because that game was not made with a console in mind. Obviously, it was very much designed around keyboard input, and all the menus to navigate, all the stuff baked into the game make for a presumably a not commensurate gamepad experience, but they somehow did it. I think the general consensus about the Xbox One port is that it's you know, a lot amongst Morrowind fans, is that it does the job okay, but it's not the ideal way to play Morrowind, obviously. Like, you know, playing on PC is still the way to do it, especially with mods, that kind of thing. Kind of playing with fire by being up here. Oh, I was hoping he would fall down. Yeah, or one of them. He's out of there. He didn't take fall damage, I don't think, but he is running away. Like a punk-ass bitch. Yeah, just, to me, it's a technical marvel that Morrowind, this game's predecessor, was ported to original Xbox. Like, that just blows my mind. Light iron shield, what do I have? I think I have a fancy shield. The cured shield. 5 armor. That's got 6, so it's a little bit better. I guess I'll grab it temporarily. Okay, I fell down. Yeah, just think about that, like all the design paradigms that go into a game like Morrowind, or this game for that matter, and you're developing it primarily for a platform. Obviously, this game came out on PC, but I think it first came out on Xbox 360. And I think it got ported to PS3. You know, it made its way around, but for better or for worse, I feel like that changes the game when you're expecting it to be on console, because that means you'll have to, you know, make certain concessions. Also, yeah, I thought this was a door. Turns out just a cupboard, but still, it's weird that it's just like a section of a room in a dungeon out of nowhere. Like, maybe this was part of a house. Like, maybe there was, like, a desire to build a house in this cave. Weird stuff, man. Mapping the keys of a new restaurant. Bacon is A. Yeah, if bacon is A, it was probably because, like, B went to, I don't know, blue cheese or something. Because, yeah, I just stick with the default keys, whatever they are. I think like avocado is V because A is for, like, I don't know, apple cider vinegar or something. I don't know. I can't remember like what. Oh, I think that's a trap. Yeah, that thing. Whoop! It fell down. Oh boy, that was actually a pretty good gag. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see if we can at least blast that fool. That explains why they weren't trying to walk across, because they knew that those planks were too weak. Well, hold up. Like when the weapons spin out like that. Because, yeah, I was wondering why those guys never attempted to cross that bridge. I was like, they can walk to me, but because they knew some shit going down. So that was the war chief, which I think now means that they'll probably all be domesticated. Hey, what's up, Whale? That's right, yeah, Whale is the CSD expert. Yep, you have all the Skyrim achievements, Woo. Now that is impressive. I don't know how many it has, but it has several, to my knowledge. Bun top is, oh, yeah, probably because the letter T was taken. So if they wanted to say top is something else, then I guess they just go down to the next letter in the alphabet. My torch stone burnt out. Where that camp came from? 75 of them. With the ribs. That's pretty chill. Yeah, it's not too bad. I remember the steak also being very reliable. Like, the timing was real persnickety, but the ingredients were super simple. It's like the muscle memory took next to nothing to, like, learn how to do. Also, I didn't connect that, yeah. Oh, wait, no, I was about to say, because, yeah, we've been here before, as these wire fences are familiar, but never mind, that was the other room. I would have noticed this bag with the leak in it. Apparently just bags of leaks is all it is. Lots of achievements for Skyrim. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that it's got a fuck ton. I think the original version had 0 achievements. With the Legendary Edition. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when it first launched it didn't have any and they added them after the fact. Because that's how it is with Half-Life 2, that is. When Half-Life 2 came out, there were no achievements. Then there was like an update years ago that added them in after the fact. But yeah, I know with Skyrim, there's the Legendary Edition, there's the original release. It's been ported 1,000 times over, obviously. So. The tenderizing. I think with some steaks require tenderizing. I think. I recall. I can't remember if you can over tenderize, because I know it's like you hit it a certain number of times. And depending on the recipe, you have to hit it more or less times. But I can't remember if it if they punish you for over tenderizing, or if it stops you after a certain number of hits, a certain number of slaps. But yeah, Whale, good to see you, by the way, Whale. Whale is one of our, or not one of, he pretty much is the resident Cook Serve Delicious expert. And for anybody who's played CSD3, if you've caught up on the series, you will know that there was recently an announcement of a new game that they're working on. They're not calling it CSD4. I can't remember the full name, but the fact that it's in development is exciting. And a little frightening, because I'm pretty far behind. I've only played 1 and 2, so I need to get to 3. You can over-tender it? Yeah. It would make sense that you could, and you'd be punished for it. Yeah, trying to count out how many times do I slap it. Jim's panties. Oh, I'm sorry, pantry. Sorry, I'm my brain read what it wanted to read. Wishful thinking on my part. Iron dagger, apples and onions. Nothing terribly exciting. And I can't even sit on the stool. Disappointing. Have a good night, Ape Llama. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I know it's a panty raid. Right after Woo raided us, right? Double raids. For anybody curious, I will be streaming this tomorrow as well. I suppose there's a chance I might rain check tomorrow. Let me think about this. Would I stream Friday instead? Let's think about this. We'll kind of play it by ear. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might actually take tomorrow off and stream Friday instead. I don't usually stream Fridays, but Gracie might be busy Friday anyway, so. And sometimes I like to take a day off to rest my voice. Make sure I'm not overdoing it. So yeah, so we'll see. If nothing else, I'll post in the Discord server, but certainly there will be a second stream of some variety, either tomorrow or Thursday. Or, I'm sorry, tomorrow or Friday. Yeah, now that we've killed the war chief, I wonder if all the goblins, the gobos, will be nice. Be chill. Because in gobbo culture, if you kill the war chief, then you are their chief. I'm the captain now. That's where the plank broke earlier. Whoop. Oh, there's nothing over here. I thought there was a bad guy I fought. Or that I killed. Oh, right. It's that thing. Alright, so there's Jim's panties. Pantry. Panties. Is there anything else? I was hoping there'd be more passages. Underground passages and the like. Ouch. It's like another part of the wall that fell down. Yeah, it's like someone's house was here. Alright. Shield up. Shield up and save. Let's see what awaits us. We've killed the war chief, so if it's goblins, they might be chill. Might be. There's rats. Rats are not goblins. Oh, I missed. I saw that rat raise up on his hind legs and I was like, what is he doing? It's just the shot missed. I thought he was reeling from the attack somehow, but it's he shouldn't live from a lightning shot like that. Oh. Wait, are the rats being docile too? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be killing them. Because usually rats are not docile. Usually they don't give a fuck. The least I can do is make sure they're nice and crispy. Except he's stuck. There we go. It's the least I can do. Oh god. Just trying to get some extra well done rat meat. Is that so wrong? Alright, good enough. I just want to talk to this Jim fellow and hear his story. He sounds like he'd be a unique lad.
Who's there?
Oh, that sounded like a human voice. Could you be the Jim of yore? He heard us rummaging. So maybe in that case, maybe I am okay to kill his rats. His pet rats. So there's 2 passages. I think there's another way out of here. But I see nothing. Wow, that is loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Wish I could turn this kind of music down. And like the more melodic stuff, turn that up. Like the more ambient tracks, like that's not really necessary to be super loud and proud. Alright, something has seen me. Oh. Alright, so sure enough, that is not the right button. Alright, so there's Goblin Jim. And here's his wife, his goblin wife. Now, Goblin Jim, you look very normal. It summoned an undead thing. I was thinking he'd be like... that he'd be Goblin a fight or something, but he's just shirtless. I mean, people talk about Goblin mode. Oh, I'm stuck. No wonder. I was like, why can't I move? People talk about going Goblin mode. Maybe being shirtless is his equivalent of going Goblin mode. Bonk. Nothing really special. That was him and his Goblin wife. And I just wanted to talk with him. I wanted to learn more of your story, dude. Maybe we'll get some contextual clues, environmental storytelling and the such. I get more magic back so I can zap him before he sees me. Yes, I can. Ouch. Get that light armor skill up, baby. How do you get smart with light armor? You get the shit kicked out of you, that's how. You get the shit kicked out of you and you live to tell the tale. It's like you get punched in the face and you think, there's a better way I could have taken that punch. It's the Elder Scrolls way. How to get good at taking shit. Not getting good at taking a shit. Although there's probably mods for that, let's be honest. Also confirmed that the war chief we killed was not aligned with this particular troop of goblins. Because they are still attacking us. Also, Goblin Jim would not have been their war chief either. So it means there's still shenanigans afoot. Maybe the war chief isn't the same as like the chieftain. You know, maybe it's not like the leader. Like maybe he's just like a secondary leader. So the big man might still be around here. Actually, yeah, maybe it's a shaman. Except no, we killed, I think, 2 shamans last time. And with the zappies. What did you have? You had a crusty ore axe. Like these angry skulls. I know I comment on them frequently, but I do like them. And a random bed down here. Oh, I like the splayed out rat. I cannot grab. Oh, there we go. There we go. They were like all attached. Excuse me. It's a very small rat too. So they were eating rats, but they had a little pile here for lettuce and carrots and bread and skulls, I guess. And leather shoes. He was reading a children's book. Maybe he was learning how to read. I will rest so I can get a level up, because I have not leveled in a while. So, boom and boom. Personality +3, which is surprising to see, actually. Must have been when I was doing mercantile. Probably speed. Endurance governs no attributes that we care about. I mean, health and fatigue is good. Probably speed. Yeah, doing it. Level 9, goddamn. Getting up there. So we're on the top floor. Also, worth noting that we just slept in that man's bed after we killed Goblin Jim and his goblin wife. That means we just slept in the bed where they were probably just having freaky goblin sex, which, honestly, is for the better. Maybe that's what let us level up. It, like, the goblin sex funk it penetrated our brains as we were sleeping. And enveloped us with, like, goblin wisdom. And goblin, like, powers. Goblin strength, rather. And that was, like, what allowed us to level. Like, that was the knowledge that we gained and the strength we like, absorbed. That's what, like, pushed us over the edge to the next level of human existence. Of dark elf existence, at least. So this was his hut. I'm guessing he was trying to build, like, a second house. Or a second building. Alex, tell us more about goblin sex. Okay, will do. Hold on, but there's a wooden door here. Oh, what in the world? I'm sure there's more. Oh, there is indeed more. It's a little teepee. A little structure here. There's apparently baddies nearby, but I don't see no baddies. No baddies and no goodies. So that door leads to something else. Probably. Yeah, this looks familiar. We've definitely been here before. Okay. There's a thing back that way. Guess that's it, actually. That's the only thing we've not checked yet. Is that this? Allegedly. Oh. Something has seen us because the music has changed. Also, average lock. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. Is there a dude back there? I can't actually hit him from here. Did I hit him? I don't think I can actually hit him. Alright. Stop wasting my resources. I only have 94 lockpicks, so I'm really struggling here. I was gonna say, as long as I remember how to do this, we'll probably be fine. Only 94 lockpicks. A real struggle here. Bonk. They call them white-skinned goblins, but they don't look any different. They look very green-skinned. Like, maybe a little bit paler, but still, you know, goblin flavored. Goblin flavored goblins. Okay, maybe this was his goblin wife. Oh, maybe they're all his goblin wife. Maybe it was like a goblin harem. Like a polygamous goblin harem kind of situation. Speaking of polygamy, there's that really interesting documentary on the Church of Latter-day Saints on Netflix. Grace and I started it last week, and it's got some stuff, man. It's a very well made documentary, but there's some stuff, man. It is a little bit disturbing at times, but very fascinating. And and to be clear, like the polygamy part, well, okay, some aspects of the polygamy part are very unsettling, but like that aspect of it, like on its own, isn't necessarily problematic. You know, I've always been one of those things. I always try to look at these kinds of things where it's like, hey man, as long as everyone is a consenting adult, it's fine. I think. You know, the downside is that a lot of times it like opens up for those kinds of situations, that it opens up a lot of possibilities for abuse. But it's like, hey man, as long as no one's being abused, I mean, I guess it's fine as long as everyone's down for it. But yeah, but it's much more than that. It's a very interesting documentary, but probably not for the faint of heart for when it comes to discussions of abuse and like systemic like hiding, you know, how the world works from children, you know, like really what's the word, like sheltering and like not even sheltering isn't like a strong enough word, but just like hiding the truth and like trying to insulate all their like family, like, you know, their 30 plus children and like dozens of wives, trying to like, you know, insulate them from the outside world, and like not let them know about, you know, how reproduction works, how the planets are aligned, you know, the solar system, things that, you know, are inconvenient when you're trying to put forth a proposed universal truth. Yeah, it's kind of grisly, but it's a very well made documentary. That being said, Goblin Gym has been dealt with. I wonder if we go back to the Fighters Guild, if they'll give us something. Because we didn't really get a quest. It was more like a guy in the Fighters Guild was like, there's some cool places around here. Goblin's Cave is kind of neat. You know, there's some, if you want to fight goblins. So, he didn't really like promise a reward, but I wonder if we tell him, yo, we just cleared out the goblin cave. Goblin Jim and his harem of sexy goblin ladies has been dealt with. His sexy goblin army. That's a third person now that we're out of the danger zone. Get that alteration skill up, baby. I feel like I'm going the right way. Guess I could check my map. There we go. Look at that. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. Literally. So we need to get things repaired. We have a number of things to sell. And yeah, I should check out the Fighters Guild. Just drop by there and see what they got. Our poor guy. He's still so sad. It's okay. It's okay, Sadge. We know you're trying your best. I'm going to re-don my mercantile fortification armor so that I can talk good at people. And then head south. Straight south. And that was like the final of these kind of 3 areas we wanted to check out. We already checked out the Cursed Mine. We'd already checked out, yeah, these 2 caves. Oh, actually, that's the same cave, I think. Oh, no, they're not. No, but we did check them out already. So we're good there. Loading area. Apparently something has seen us. Oh, it's a wolf. Actually, I might not need to draw my weapon. I was trying to. There we go. We like stunned him. That was cool. Oh, no, we flopped him back. Yeah, we stunned him and he like flew way far back. I'd never seen that before. But what I'm thinking is, yeah, we'll turn in this quest. Well, if there is a quest, but turn in, or at least talk to the Fighters Guild guys, get things repaired, sell a bunch of stuff, and then have that probably be where we wrap it for tonight. And then when I stream this again, either tomorrow or Friday, then we'll probably continue. I don't think there's any other quest things within Skingrad. We'd probably do is continue to Kvatch, because Kvatch has like a main quest thing. Stopping by Skingrad was mostly for side quests, because there was a few things we kind of had queued up. But Kvatch has got the good shit. Ouch. That Glarthir quest took so long last time because we did the full rigmarole, man. We followed his presumed stalkers. We did it legit, and you know, knowing what we know now, we could have skipped all of that. But it's part of the fun. So let's see, it is 12 a.m. I'm going to go for like 8 hours, 9 hours. So we're in business hours. It's business time. Cool. So Fighters Guild. Hammer and thongs. Every time I see it, that's where my brain goes. Glarthir's house. That's right. Every time I see it. Okay, cool. So it's up this way. I can't really get up there very well. Oh, this. Right. I forgot about Shamir. Yeah. The way this guy stole a loaf of bread from a guard. And then the guards fucking murdered him. And this is like a dude that has had a house. And I think he had a bunch of bread in his house even. Yeah, there it is. He had a bunch of bread in his house. So it's like, dude, why go through all that trouble? Why risk it all for something you don't need? I think it was more the thrill of the chase. You know, it was less about the destination and more about the joy of the thievery. Living Traders. Is this Fighters Guild? Yes. Yes, I remember this guy just standing guard. He needed that bread. Well, you know, what do we say nowadays? We say like rise and grind gamers, let's get that bread. It's like I decided to take it aggressively, broken, literally.
I can fix it.
Yeah, literally all my shit is broke, fam. Could you hook me up? I like to think all my shit got broken like the second I entered that dungeon. Like that first goblin we fought just deleted our shit. It's pretty cheap to repair, thankfully. Thanks, fam.
He turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his crazy behavior.
He looks so sad when he thinks about that. Maybe Glarthir was his friend, and we killed him brutally. I mean, in all fairness, it was in self-defense because he tried to kill us with an axe. Not very well, not effectively, but he did try. So we killed him with a sword. Must be upstairs.
What can I do for you?
Don't think this was the guy. Goblin hunting.
The big goblin den called Derelict Mine, out east along the Gold Road.
Derelict Mine. I think we went to the Cursed Mine earlier. I don't remember about the Derelict Mine.
I bought some wine from Gaston Cerilli. Try the big goblin.
Let's check our map. There's another guy though, I think. There's a dude who had like a very impressive outfit. I've probably already looked up here if I had to guess. I get to sit at the desk and pretend I'm a big fancy man's. I'm the fancy pants around here now. The wrong goblin gym. Oh, this is awkward.
What do you want?
Trying to think, oh god, that Joel Haver video where he's like, the very first one. Adventure awaits, huzzah! And he's killing the rat, and he's killing the pale orc. And then he gets into town, you know, and the guy's like, oh, have you seen my son? He's about yay high, kind of pale, orcish looking. He's like, oh. So maybe what's gonna happen is we're gonna find the guy. And he was like, yeah, did you go visit Goblin Jim? And I'll be like, yeah, we paid him a visit, wink. And he'd be like, oh good, my son Goblin Jim, he's got a lot of goblin friends. They're a little bit surly, but you know, he's a sweetheart. He's like, how's my son and my grand goblin children doing? And we'll be like, oh, they're doing great.
I don't know if Tumendil ever leaves the chapel.
We're doing just fine.
That man works day and night to take care of all of us.
Goblin hunting?
My advice is to close quick with the skirmishers, the petty spellcasters. But the shamans are real trouble. Shamans have wicked magics, drains, paralyze, bad stuff. Stand off and shoot or spell shamans down if you can.
You got a good one, Elgaso? Hell yeah. You know I like things that are short.
Go hurt someone.
Oh, sorry, lady. She's like, here's all these tips about goblin hunting. Whack. Whack as the door smacks her in the face. Now, where'd you come from, though? Because I was, like, looking for more friends, more homies. So, yeah, I thought there was, like, a dude with like a really impressive outfit. The Argonian was one of them, but I thought there was a second one.
Yes?
Because the porter just follows us around. He does not trust us.
Go ahead.
He thinks we're okay, but
Farewell.
was this? I think this is a guy.
What? You heard of Goblin Jim's cave? It's a big one. It's a long walk due north of Skingrad, in the Imperial Reserve, a long way from civilization.
Wasn't that long.
Who's on
That's
duty
what she said.
tonight? Well, it's not me, is it?
Is there a way I can turn the voices up? I think I went through this last time, actually. Oh yeah, it is maxed. Okay. I think that's why I turned the volume down a little bit. Is that like it's sometimes hard to hear the voices. The audio mixing is, you know, an ongoing balancing act. But anyway, so yeah, so no quest things, which I half expected. So we've already been through the derelict mine as well. So yeah, we've cleared out all these things. In that case, I'm gonna sell some things. Where's the Colovian traders? There's nothing else with the Mages Guild, is there? I talked to the lady. She said she would give us a recommendation for the Arcane University.
Hello.
What? It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. It's the only... There's at least one person in every guild hall who... He turned up dead.
Yeah, also, like, this hurts my eyeballs. She is very luminescent. She's very bright. You're positively glowing, like she's going supernova. Yeah, I don't see anything about other quest offers, so I think that's pretty much it.
Things in the guild have been different since Travin was named Archmage.
Interesting how we've heard that message 1,000 times, but rumors was highlighted.
Between the two of them, Borisian and Gaspar have...
Yeah, nothing new there.
You too. Hail.
I know I've probably limited this in the past, but I'm a little bit bummed that it sounds like each Mage's Guild has only one quest. Because man, back in the Morrowind days, you were eating good with each quest, each guild hall, because like each guild hall would have like sometimes multiple quest givers with multiple quests. Like you could spend hours questing for these guilds, and the quests were usually pretty involved and like pretty varied, I would say. And I like the quests in this game, but the halls are much more meager. Like visually, they're quite varied. I like how the architecture is different in each place, but I kind of miss the depth of things you can do in each one. Regardless, yeah, we're definitely good here. So let's go to the traders, sell some shit. Is this right here? Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Finest goods and lowest prices. So we'll keep that guy, keep that guy. The cured sheet, right. Yeah, I should. Fire shield of 7%. I wonder what's better. 1 tick of armor or 7% fire shield. I don't think it's fire. I don't think it's like 7% fire resistance. I think it's like, I think fire shield offers a percentage that is not equal to the fire shield percent. Like, I think the resistance it gives you does not equal the percentage of the fire shield. It's like a 100% fire shield wouldn't give you immunity, I don't think. And of course, we don't fight a lot of things that are throwing fire. Yeah, maybe I should just go with the light iron shield, actually.
A good price for a good...
So we'll part with that shield. We'll find more shields in the future anyway. I'm not worried. More cool stuff. I've got a bunch of the... Actually, hold on. Apprentice. I think novice is worse. Yes, novice is worse. So... have... So I should sell all of my retorts.
That seems a fair price.
And all these. I should sell one
That's more
of
than I'd
those.
usually pay.
Then all but one of these.
A good price for a good customer.
Cool. Cure paralysis is good. We want to keep that. Fortify these two. I guess that's fine. Frost shield, sure. Cure potions. So yeah, we definitely need those. I think I'll sell 3 of these. Sell that one. I'll sell that one too,
You
actually.
got a great deal there.
That one. Merchantile's going up. Nice. Yeah, I'm still struggling, man. I still only have 94 lockpicks and 74 torches. How am I gonna get by with only nearly 100 lockpicks and almost 100 torches? Man, such a struggle, but somehow I'll figure it out. Absorb block on touch. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's sell that one. Chameleon is good. Heroic touch could be good. Invisible or rallying touch could be helpful. Rage could maybe be good, maybe. If there was a bad guy, or if there was a person I needed to like make mad, that I could fight them with impunity. That should be good.
Thank you.
So now,
Bye.
if I slap this bad boy on there. Of course, I don't actually like have it on hand right now. If I switch to our other shield, or other sword rather, we're all glowy. I forgot that sword is magical. But there's our cool new light shield. Light steel shield, I think? Depletion. That absorbs magicka. That's right, okay. So this will still be our main guy. No Wheels of Cheese. I know. We haven't seen Wheels of Cheese in a while, have we? We saw apples and lettuce and carrots, but no cheese wheels. SMH my head, no cheese wheels. And you call yourself an Oblivion gamer, Alex. So, like I said, I mean, I don't think there's really much else for us for Skingrad. So yeah, we've done stuff with the Nirnroot. 20 more samples. How much do we have right now? 6. Oh, and I have a stolen pair. Bloop. Excuse me. So we got that. Still wanted to, yeah, search for more ruins, for things for Umbakano. There's the Battlehorn, right? Yeah, we need money for the Battlehorn castle thing, which would be back in the Imperial City. So at some point we need to stop by Cheydinhal. We need to go to Kvatch, which is where we're going next. Anvil is, I think, further west. Slaughterfish guy. She wants more bottles of the fancy booze. If I want to fight in the arena, blah, blah, blah. Crowhaven, which I think is pretty far away. Neben Bay. Ross Cragspire, yeah. So... Deepscorn Hollow. South of... Okay, there's that one. Ruins Razor. Anvil Bay, Horse Armor, everyone's favorite. Okay, so... What's the one where we're looking for the... Oh, wait, yeah, that was this one, actually. This one, right. That's the main quest, and that's our next primary objective. So, yeah, when we continue, then... We'll be heading further west on the road to Kvatch. And what's up, King Deer? Handsome, yes, we are a very distinguished gentleman. This guy right here, his name is, here, I'll show you, his name is Sadge Maroon. When we made this character, my goal was to make him as sad, purple, and big, or his head at least as big as it could be. And I think we did a pretty good job. We made him very, very rotund, very round, very purple, and very sad. I think we did a good job. So he's a the class, we gave him a custom class. We were gonna call it like marriage counselor or wedding singer. We didn't really have enough characters, so we just called him a bulbous boy. But he's primarily a spellcaster. Primarily a spellcaster boy. This fucking, I'm a fan, and one of my favorite unsung things about him is the Jay Leno chin that we gave him, and the underbite too has some chaotic sexual energy that nobody is ever ready for. He's like a Goomba. You're not wrong, especially with the helmet. Without the helmet, I'll show you. Without the helmet, it's a different vibe. You know, it's not exactly intimidating. But with the helmet, he looks like a Goomba. He absolutely does. I can't not see it actually after the fact. Yeah. Yes, this is Sadge Maroon. I'm in the midst of my first ever playthrough of this game. So it has been very enjoyable so far. We've got a lot of game left over. For anybody who's just joining, if you've seen this game before, if you've played it, you can probably tell, oh, this noob is still early on. I am still very early on. I still have much further to go. Oh, we're purple. We are purple, which is appropriate given how we are purple. However, sadly, we are... Oh, annoying creature. What? You talking shit, fam?
Go on. Say what you're going to say.
He does not like us.
I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasildor.
Hasildor? Is he gonna throw the ring in the volcano? No. Anyway, I know that's Isildur, not Hasildor, but still close enough. But yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of plant myself on the road heading east. Take some fall damage while we're at it. Of course, this is an Elder Scrolls game. The best way we level up our acrobatics is by snapping our legs every opportunity we get. So we're healed up. And then, yeah, like I said, we're heading towards Kvatch for the main quest, and probably some side quests while we're at it. Towards the Gold Coast. Anvil has more side quests for us as well. I like this game a lot, but I'm sometimes saddened that I can't, like, zoom out on the map. You know, like some controls, like, that would be nice. But yeah, so we'll head to Kvatch for main quest and side quests, and then we will also have Anvil to explore, which will have some side quests, including Crowhaven. And I think, yeah, Dunbarrow Cave, a bunch of stuff here. There's Castle Anvil. So lots of stuff. Lots of stuff ahead of us, my friends. But for the time being, that's where we're going to wrap it up. I'm just going to wait 1 hour so I can get my magic back. So that it gives us an autosave, and we'll also do a manual save right here, too. It's the equivalent of wearing 2 condoms, you know, double protection. Except don't do that because the friction can cause them to tear, so don't actually do that. But being extra safe. But the disc to death back in the day, yeah, that's what I've heard from many friends of mine, friends and viewers, where a lot of people have very fond nostalgia with this game, and I totally get it, because it's a very good game, and I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit late to the party because so many people have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I have a lot of nostalgia from Morrowind. I've played the shit out of Morrowind. I love it. It's one of my favorite games ever, and I've always wanted to play Oblivion and Skyrim for that matter. So we are slowly but surely getting caught up. I like to think better late than never.